do our monthly jobs action where we respond to the Labor Department's jobs report, which was released this morning. And this morning, the Labor Department told us that we created 80,000 jobs in October, which is going to be difficult to share amongst the 20 million people who need a full-time job. So we're here and we sound the siren every month to say that we are in fact still in a jobs crisis. We are still experiencing a jobs emergency. And today, we're here again, and it's actually our year anniversary of doing these jobs actions. We started 1 year ago this month, and we're still here, and we still need a federal jobs program. So with us today, we have our economist, Mel Rothenberg, to talk about the jobs report with the Chicago Political Economy Group, and we have members of Occupy Chicago and Seoul who are going to talk to us about what it's like to be one of those people who's still looking for a job. All right, so we're going to do this in honor of Occupy Chicago. We're going to do the human megaphone, right? Okay, but we're going to start with a retrospective of the past year in jobs reports, because it has been a tough year. So for the last year, our economy added about 324,000 jobs. Now, we know that we need 20 million to put everyone to work who wants to work at a full-time job. So clearly 324,000 isn't going to cut it, right? No. So let's take a look back at the year and the numbers, and then we'll talk about today's jobs report. So Albert, take it away.
In November 2010, the unemployment rate was 9.8%. Net change, 60,000 plus jobs. Congress did not pass a jobs bill. December 2010, the unemployment rate was 9.4%. Net change, minus 84,000 jobs. Congress extended unemployment insurance. 1 year.
January 2011, 9% of 170,000 jobs added. Congress did not pass a jobs bill. February 2011, 8.9%. Negative jobs, 40,000. Congress did not pass a jobs bill. March 2011, 8.8% unemployment, net change plus 21,000, and once again, Congress didn't pass a jobs bill. In April 2011, 9% unemployment, net change, a loss of 150,000 jobs, and Congress still didn't pass a jobs bill.
In May of 2011, unemployment rate was 9.1%. We lost 33,000 jobs. Congress did not pass a jobs bill.
Pass the job bill. Pass the jobs bill.
In June of 2011, the unemployment rate was 9.2%. And we gained 160,000 jobs. But Congress still did not pass a jobs bill.
In July of 2011, our job rate, our unemployment rate was at 9.1%. We added 1,700 jobs.
117,000.
Christ. 117,000 jobs. Congress did not pass the jobs bill. In August of 2011, the unemployment rate was at 9.1%, and there was no change. Congress did not pass the jobs bill.
Pass the jobs bill. Pass the jobs bill.
In September of 2011, our unemployment rate was at 9.1%. We lost 103,000 jobs. Congress did not pass a jobs bill. In October of 2011,
our unemployment rate was at 9%. The net change was a gain of 80,000 jobs. We need more jobs. Congress has still not passed a job bill. What do we want? Jobs! What do we want? Now! What do we want? Jobs! What do we want? Now! Not only has Congress not passed a jobs bill, this month, last month, the Senate has shot down fresh attempts to pass jobs legislation. What do we want? Jobs! What do we want? Now! What do we want? Jobs! What do we want? Now! To talk about today's jobs report, which is much like the ones that we've seen for the last 12 months, is Mr. Mel Rothenberg with the Chicago Political Economy Group.
So, mic check. Mic check. Black button. Press the black button.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Yes. Yes.
Okay. I'm happy to be here and happy to be invited to speak to this as usual.
Glad to be here.
I think the beginning of this little rally where we talked about what's happened over the last year is important because you should keep in mind the trends, what's going on in the economy, not just look at the month-to-month numbers, which vacillate, vary from month to month, and often don't tell you that much from one month to the next. But if you look over the past couple of years, the past 3 years, the trends are very clear. Now, two recent little articles illustrate this point, and the main point I want to make very well. One was an article, a comment that appeared by Dean Baker, one of the outstanding economists of this time, who talked about, 2 days ago, talked about the fact that we were in a weak but jobless recovery. That is, our economy works according to cycles. We're now in the growth part of the cycle, believe it or not, and by looking at the consumption, investment, and other economic fundamentals, Dean Baker concluded, and I think he's right in this, that we're probably going to grow around 2.5% in the coming year, the economy, the GDP. So we're in the upswing of the cycle. Now what's supposed to happen in the upswing of the cycle is you're supposed to gain jobs. Because in the downswing of the cycle, you lose jobs. And you're supposed to gain jobs, not only the jobs you've lost, but you're supposed to gain jobs from the new people entering the job market. If you look at the article in today's New York Times, which talks about the numbers from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, you find that in the month of October, we've gained 80,000 jobs. We mentioned already. That is not enough to accommodate the people who are entering, the new people who are entering the job market. This is in the middle of an upswing, I remind you. We are not creating to accommodate new people who are graduating high school, who are migrating to this country, who are entering the job market. That means the 20 to 25 million who are unemployed and underemployed have nowhere to go. There's basically no jobs for them. And this is a very, very serious situation because once we head in the next year or so, the upswing will end and we'll go back into the downswing again. In which case, millions of more people will be thrust in with the 20 and 25 million who are already unemployed or underemployed. That means we're headed, if things don't change, if we don't have a massive federal jobs creation program, we don't get that we're headed for a society in which the jobs, not only are there massive unemployment, but those who have jobs will live in an environment of insecurity and degradation of working conditions. Because when there's so many unemployed, the jobs, it's not only the jobless that suffer, it's the people who have jobs, whose conditions deteriorate. So that's what we have to look forward to without a jobs program. Thank you.